especially. He loves playing that Beatrix pick, but they go for the Pharsa instead. So it is going to be a Ruby Gold. They're going to play with the Pharsa as that mage in the mid lane. They needed a little bit more magical damage, but as you can see from the pick rate and the win rate here, it's been picked up twice, and it has a 0% win rate. IHC with a very brawly composition that relies heavily on a snowball, but technically they can still and look to scale with the lane.
The only thing is, I'm looking at the lanes here. Gold lane, Claude going up against Ruby is kind of uninteractive, where the Claude is just going to farm out, and he's not going to be in lane long enough. He's going to go somewhere else. But then when it comes to the team fight, it's probably going to be on the Claude to use his BMI to get like below 50% health. Though, but Zoran taking a lot of damage. Looks like he's going to get taken down. No, he still survives.
And the Eternal Guard actually turns it around. That's the penalty zone, but it will not be able to save Forbid in the mid lane. First blood over to Homeboys.
I was going to say, Homeboys, their idea is to make sure that everyone coming in from IHC Esports have very low HP before contesting anything, to make the threat of Chibi actually going in with the Lycan Pounds being very, very high. Zixora, he still wants it. Supply gets him.
Mid-air, he catches him with the onward, and Zixora is going to be bursted down by Udil. Now the Turtle taking Chibi. Walking up into, he's kind of failed to utilize that pressure. Udil on a barrier, not able to really go for anything. Bemix with I'm offended onto two members right in the middle. Fury, the wall charge with the Feather Airstrike gets comboed together. Zixora with attempts to blaze, jumping into this fight, but Suppot will also rotate much quicker. And now see the Bemix caught all alone, running away. That's cutting him down slowly but surely with one last battle mirror image to the front to take him down.
I don't
the pace of the game down because Homeboys at this point with. Hey, actually, if we take a look at the gold lead, it's not that big. We can terrify with the Eternal Guard. Udil being able to chunk Ethan, but he has the power of nature. Walks up now as Zixora does some damage. Suppot not go over to onward just yet. Pops the Primal Rat. That's actually a wild charge into the back line. That's a steal from Zixora. As Suppot deals with the Terizla, Ethan in the back, going to be ran down by Chibi. As Zixora gets terrified mid-air again, knocked up and taken down by the hammer of Zord. Now walking up with a two-man knock-up. Team 4. IHC, they'll still be able to get a trade off of that, but on the map now, and onward actually going to go in. Eternal Guard as well. The Forbid is able to escape, but gets caught in Earth Shatter. As now Supply gets caught in the Udil, dies in the back somehow. A blazing away from Nets, as now it's going to be Minus Fury to knock them up. Aizen with a desperate penalty zone, and Ethan will be able to walk away. They'll sacrifice Aizen and Forbid, and it will only give Homeboys a bigger lead here. In the 6th minute of the game, Nets battle mirror image to the front.
There's Chibi now having the endless battle so that he has a little bit more sustain. It looks like he already used the retribution onto Ethan.
You can see that damage coming down with the Lycan Pounds. Zixora almost gets one-shot Zord. Tries to break the dash, but he doesn't even need to. Chibi just guns him down. What was that damage?
I mean, okay. We asked the question. Again, 10-minute lore you can still handle, but the amount of damage coming in from Homeboys is a little bit too much. You got to be very, very careful. Suppot not able to hit his onward.
Ethan taking a whole lot of damage. Zord looking forward, gets a knock up. Bemix in the front of it all, trying to go for the Chibi, but it's going to be the frontliners completely melted down. And Suppot walks up with the flicker as well. Lycan Pounds from Chibi together with the electrifying damage. Now it's going to be a desperate Tempest Ablaze. The Lord might as well just be called the Deadly Lord, because in the 11th minute, they've been able to stomp through IHC.
And just like that, Homeboys was able to win the first match of the Group B stage with a lot of damage coming in from the Roger. And looks like the Ruby gold lane going up against the Claude was not able to stop this Claude. The Claude was still able to farm as fast as possible.